I'm gonna put the wood on the ridges, and then put the insulation in between it, and then a couple of cross beams. We're doing it this way because I don't want to lose too much height, but also because of the ridges, that seems to be the most sensible way, because if I do it any other way, I'm off by 3/8 if we mix it up. So we're just gonna put some support beams on the sides, and then start gluing this down and see what happens. So we found a couple of holes from when we were cutting the drill bits off. They pull through and pull the grip fill with it. So Trudy now is putting some rivets in it. Good job.
Cool.
Right, so today we finished the sound dampening stuff. So we're just putting a frame out now, and this is pretty much the frame that we think was going to be the most support for the wood that we're going to put on top, and then the insulation in between. We ran out of wood, so we need to pick up some more wood to put some more, make some more squares up. But we're going to see what we can do. But at the moment, between the wood and then doing opposing spaces with the pocket holes and then glued down, that should be sufficient enough for this frame. Right, so this is how we did our sections. It's not down yet, so it's all still loose, but we just did it so that we know where we're going and everything. Boxed around the wheels. So what we're going to do is, like down the end over there, is we did some what do they call them? Yeah, pocket holes in the joint ones, so they go into the wood. Just one screw, just to hold everything together, and then we're going to glue it down as one piece, and then we'll do the installation bit tomorrow. We just got some, what kind of board is that called again?
What, the interlocking stuff?
No, that. Hold on. We're all this. Yeah, that's it. Polystyrene, little bally crap, and then we'll seal it with silver tape. So I think majorly because the bed's going to be over here, we don't need like so many tight ones over here. This is going to be more of the high traffic area, so we put more cross beams here and more cross beams down that side. That's going to be the kitchen area there, so we just put more beams down the middles. But let me know what you think. So that's the update so far. Looks pretty. So as you guys know, this isn't really a how-to video, because there's literally thousands of videos showing you how to do what I'm doing anyway. So I'm just showing you what I'm doing for this vehicle kind of thing. So I'm gonna make mistakes along the way. You know, that's part of learning. I've never done this before. This is my first car. So the week before we bought this, I just learned all about Ford Transits, basically, and that was it. And I used that information to look at the van, see what to look out for with, you know, with the rust and everything, stuff like that. But my dad never really was into cars. He fixed everything with duct tape and zip ties, like I said before. But you know, I'm learning. I did learn a lot since I started this, especially about cars and putting them together and just random shit. Electronics will be the next one. But every time I have a thing where nothing goes right. Everything has to be done like the super hard way. Like I'm trying to learn a lesson or something. I don't know why, but like this grip fill was kept in the van and exploded. So that's a bit of a waste. What I learned from that: don't keep stuff in the van. But you know, such is life. Hopefully, I got a pack of this and a tube of CT1. I heard that was good stuff.
Don't know, I never tried it. But again, like I said before, all learning curve. So I'll give that a go. So all I'm doing now is just squeezing this under the wood. I'm not gonna bother showing you, I'd rather just talk to you for a little bit because I'm on my own. I'm not sure how many of you guys tried converting a van before. But it's I wouldn't say it's hard to, like, it's not impossible to do if you don't know anything. Because if I can do it, trust me, anybody can do it. As I said, I'm 45 soon and I have zero experience with cars. And if I could put this together, you know, confident everybody else can. Ah, fuck. I'm always hurting myself. Fuck me. Look at that. Oh, so annoying. I didn't think I needed gloves for this because it's fucking just screwing something down. But you must wonder why I haven't done too many outdoor videos recently. Hold on 2 seconds, let me get you back in frame. Alright, so I have a lot of health issues at the moment. I might have not mentioned it, or maybe I did, I don't know. But I need a hip replacement. Oh, I need a hip replacement, and I have something on my spinal cord which messes with my nerves, and other bits and bobs here and there, but basically it's from my lower back down. So I have problems walking sometimes, you know, that kind of stuff, but it is what it is. So hopefully with this van I'm able to get to the woods and start doing some more stuff, because I do miss that, just the peacefulness of going out in the woods and just doing my thing. Alright, I'm gonna, oh my hand, I got one wrist and it's just squeezing things hurt my hand. I'm gonna finish off this bit. So I'm just going to crawl inside the van and just glue all the rest of this down, and then I'll show you the end. So I used up that tube. That's the broken up one. I still need a bit more, so I'm going to have to scoop it out and use it, because the cork gun I have is too short for this. So the other one we cut off a bit so it fits into the gun. Obviously I can't do that now because this is too much. So I'm gonna have to scoop this out as I go along now and put it in there. So I wasn't kidding, I can't make some of this shit up. And my finger's bleeding everywhere now from the little thing. So, right, so what I did was, when I got more than halfway down, I just cut the end off, put the plug back in, and now I'm able to use this again. But I did a heavy amount, I'll show you. Hold on. I did a heavy amount of grip fill everywhere. Basically I just stood in everything, and then if it moved, it got grip filled on it. But yeah, it's not, a lot of this is not perfect. Like again, you know, it's the first time doing all this, but I think that should cover everything. I'll have a second look just to make sure. And then I found a little bit of water in that pocket over there next to things, so I'm gonna have to glue up these windows with some silicone now after this, because why not, right? Right, so glued everything down, used 2 bottles of that grip fill, overlapped the wood, and I put as much weight as a 16 kilo kettlebell. I put as much wood as I can on places, as much weight as I could. There's a bottle of flint I use for flint knapping. So much as I can do with the weight wise. So we'll see how this pans out later on. Hey, Trudy's back. So she's helping me doing the floor now. So the glue is dry. We're just measuring up for this step piece and getting around that edge bit there. And hopefully the sun will stay, and we'll get the flooring done, and then we'll put the insulation in, glue the wood floor down and screw it down, and then that's done. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Alright, so here we are now.
Trudy's doing a great job of doing the measurements and everything. We're just gonna, she's gonna measure this part out, pop that in, and then we'll just finish that. And once that's done, we can cut the insulation and then glue and screw this down. What do you think so far?
Awesome.
Yeah? Okay. Put it back to work now. So it's Monday, just finished work. Trudy did a really good job of measuring and cutting this all out. So it's down to me now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up what she did and then try to cut some of this styrofoam to size to fit into the floor. I know that people don't like that stuff, but heat rises, and I'm going to focus more on the windows and roof because this van's like 80% window. So I'm going to focus more on that one than the floor. So I'm going to start doing that now. Also, I've been back and forth on this. Instead of gluing everything down and then screwing it, I'm not going to glue the side where the bed's going to be, just in case we want to put a heater in the future. I was just thinking about that. Alright, so that's the first piece in. I think hopefully the rest of these angles are a bit more simpler to do, because that was a pain in the ass. That's the first piece already. So I think Trudy might have gotten an easier job. So I'm just going to keep going around and filling all these in as much as I can. And I'll get back to you when I'm at least halfway. Good enough, nice and snug. It's getting there. It's not perfect. It would be a lot easier if the beams were straight. So instead of just measuring 2 points. But it does have some give to it, which is good. It's not too messy, and I am using a lot of it, so it's going well. Well, hey guys. So Tuesday now. I have this side of front van to do now. I finished the end last night, but it just got too dark and I couldn't see anything. So I'm just going to do this bit. Hopefully be able to glue some stuff down. I'm not going to silver foil seam it because I don't think it's going to make much difference, because we're going to put this wood, which is about, I want to say 12 mil. It's like 10 or 12 mil thick anyway. And then a flooring on top of that, so I can't see silver foil doing much. On the walls I'll focus it more because there's not much walls, and that would need the extra help, but for floor I'm not too worried about it. So I'm gonna hopefully finish this, and I'll try to show you what I've done so far. Right, so that's this side done now. Majority are single pieces. Sometimes they're cracked, sometimes they were odd shapes. But it's all filled in, so that's good. So I'm going to glue up these pieces here in a corner, mainly because that's kind of a funny spot over there. So I'm going to glue that, and then I'm going to go around, and if there's any loose beams or anything that needs gluing, I'll just sort it out while I have the glue gun out. Right, it's 8 o'clock and I'm finished. So it took me about an hour and a half. Between the pre-drilling the holes, putting the screws in, making sure the screws were flush, all that kind of stuff. Let me just show you what I have here. So yeah, so everything is pretty much level, and the spaces that wasn't level, I used just some of this power grip stuff. It's an adhesive, and sealant, and I just grabbed a piece of wood and just kind of made it flat, so everything's a bit flush, a bit better. But yeah, that's done now. So all I have to do is treat the wood, which I'll do tomorrow, and then I can start finally working on the walls. For the flooring, I'm not sure yet what we're putting down. I think it might be vinyl or those tongue and groove boards. I don't know yet, but I gotta see what the boss says. So yeah, I hope you like this series. I'm just trying my best. Like I said, I never done carpentry before or cars or anything like that, so I'm kind of learning as I go along, and just, you know, I bought a few books and YouTube channels really. So let me know what you think in the comment section. So this is the end of the floor here now, until we finish the walls and ceiling. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you next video. Bye.